whole world to myself before everyone else gets up. And that makes it great to enjoy and photograph all the amazing architecture of here. This is not ideal weather, but this is living. Welcome to Wyoming. Somehow, just a few miles from once I got past Spearfish on 90, there's no more snow. And now blue skies and sun coming out. That's cool, but it's like, this is weird. The weather up here is wild, man. Wyoming, the great land of, well, open country. You feel like you could go camping almost any direction, anywhere you look up there. So, of course, I had to get the you-know-what in the distance. And the closer I got to it, the more humbled and amazed I felt. Oh, well. See if I'm in the bottom of the frame. Welcome to what Teddy Roosevelt named the first national monument. I love it. I mean, I'm not going to the first national park. That's Yellowstone. I think I might get lucky today. There's still a tiny bit of snow off and on. The wind is very light today, and the sun should be coming out in the afternoon. So. Hopefully that means I might get a good sunset, a good sunset shot. Blah, 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 blah. I hope. But I mean, I'm going to be spending most of the rest of the day here like I planned, and the roads were weird getting here. Coming out of Deadwood through Spearfish, snow. I thought the roads might be a little slick, but they actually weren't. And then from Spearfish all the way into the first part of Wyoming, like there was no snow on the roads or the ground in the distance. Like, huh? And then as I got closer to the monument here, that started to see a lot more snow on the road, so had to be careful about that. But here we are. I'm gonna scout around, trek, see if the 24 to 70, mostly at 24 mil, will be good enough for close-ups of the tower. And there's a busload of Lakota school children here. Yay. Junior high students are the same everywhere. Oh. Oh yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. That's exactly what went through my brain.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what I saw. All I know is this means something.
And I figured why not, because I don't see anybody else having fun like that. Blame it on the actor in me.
Okay, well, here we are hiking the trail around Devil's Tower. Putting the camera on the tripod, holding the tripod against my stomach. It's not bad here. I mean, there's snow.
It's cold, but it doesn't feel cold because, you know, as I've said many, many times, down in Southeast Texas, we just have a lot more humidity. So it's going to feel, the cold feels more intense to us down there. But, ooh, this is nice. Check this out. Now that's a really nice spot. Oh, the Belfuchsia River. Belfuch. Forsh. Yeah, okay. People have gone further up the path. And it's just me by my lonesome. Just me and my memories. So I've already got a couple horizontal and vertical shots from the trail leading up, like right at the beginning. I think it works right now. I can replace the sky later. It just, you know, you do what you got to do. But there's a little trickle of snow coming right down the center of the path, a little wavy line. I'm like, okay, now I've got the leading line and a little foreground bit. I got something special. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on trucking and see what else we can see. The first national monument of America. And whew, it's very empty, but yeah, Wyoming is beautiful country. Just a lot of pine trees. I want me some fir trees. All right, now that I'm closer, let's try this again. Ah, yes. Right on the other side. So as I walked a little further, I saw two guys looking back up at the tower while I'm still looking out amongst the valley and the scenery down below the tower. And I didn't think anything of it at first, and one of the guys saw me with my camera, and he said, "Hey, you may want to get this." I said, "What?" I turned around, I looked up, and he pointed to me. It's like, there's 3 guys who are prepping for climbing the tower with their ropes and everything. And I thought, oh, okay. Thought, hey, why not? It's not every day you see something like that. And hey, my hat is off. I've got the utmost respect for people who can successfully do that, because I'm pretty sure everyone for miles could see the size of their cojones. So after taking a complete walk around, scouting everything out, looking off to the sides of the trees, and it's like, this might be cool to explore, but at the same time, it's snowing. I don't know what's underneath the snow, but looking back out, I thought, oh, let me check out the red trails. And I couldn't tell exactly where the trail ended, if I was still on it or not, but I did get some pretty nice views and a pretty decent photo of the valley down below. And off in the distance, it felt like, you know, even though it was a straight on, not quite angled composition, what looked like rain in the distance was actually just a lot of snow, as you can see. So I thought, okay, for me, that tells a good story. Okay, you got me. There was nothing on the other side. Yeah, there's one nice little photo spot right here. So, you know, and I'm realizing I haven't taken a whole lot of video this trip, but I really don't think I need to, because I'm just, you know, I'm having an adventure, a journey, and I'm just enjoying myself, which you back home will narrate the rest of it for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Something I didn't do in Mount Rushmore, I feel like I should do here. Ricola. Hey, a bird responded. Must be a fan. So yeah, there's a little more snow's coming down. I think it might be a brief, ever so tiny snow shower, but there's some blue sky over there to the north. Sure, when there's no chance of northern lights, now we get blue sky in the north. That was one of the things I was really hoping for on this trip, and it's not in the cards, which, oh well. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities, moments, whatever you want to call it, and cross it off the bucket list. Of course, you gotta check out the information center and plaques and all that.
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
Okay, now we are cooking with gas because I spent all day. This is one of those I need a miracle to happen. Need the sun to come out, and now it finally is. I've been hoping for, contrast of the trees and the ground, and when it is, it's just not hitting the tower enough. And I know I'm on part of the good side of it, so I'm not worried about that. But while I've been waiting for most of the afternoon for the clouds to go away, and there's plenty of blue sky where I don't need it, it's just there's always a cloud where I don't need it. But I know I can do sky replacement, which I probably will. I just want the sun to cast a nice contrast on the tower itself. But while I was here, and I'll throw the images up, the really good ones, because I remembered always, let's focus bracket and exposure bracket. So I'm getting like 5 shots of the foreground, 5 shots a little further back, 5 shots of the trees, and then 5 shots of the tower. So I am covering my bases. And there's a nice little path that's going towards all the prairie dogs, which cute little buggers, but they are shy. Of course, they run away. It's like they will be 6 inches or less from a passing vehicle. No problem, just eating. And then when I walk like 100 feet away, if I'm walking like, gotta scurry in. Back to the point. The path made a nice leading line foreground. So I think that works as a vertical shot, maybe for the Insta space. But trying to find something for the horizontal right here, I sort of took an inspiration from the photo describing, which I'll throw up there, the smoke ring sculpture, which I think is beautiful. And I was able to get a shot of the tower right through it. I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm not trying to steal or directly copy, although I can start with trying to imitate and then find my own way and variations around it. So that's what makes it, unique for me. But actually, let me get on this side. From the tower all the way to the red dirt beds, the cliff face over there, that's what I really want to get, not just have, because that in itself is a leading line as well. I may cut out a little bit of this foreground, but this patch of weeds and tall grass sort of clumped together, that can make a nice subject, maybe only because there's not much else, and I don't want to disturb and bring like a broken branch over here, because that's not really my thing. I can appreciate simplicity where it needs to be. I've also got this tree. There's 2 dead trees oops, sorry, 2 dead trees way over there, but the exposure, even if I do a sky replacement, might be a little tough navigating all the little dead limbs and branches, and that I did manage to get a good amount of light shining on the very corner. So I'm going to do a little bit of post-processing magic with that, and I think I can leave with probably way more images than I need, but I feel like I can go away satisfied, happy that despite most of the day of clouds, they finally went away when I absolutely needed them to. And just to give me enough light. So I'll probably adjust the color temperature, make all this a bit warmer, because it is April 22nd and I didn't know it was gonna snow at the last minute. Whatever the circumstances, you make do with what you got. And I would have been happy with all the, even from earlier today when I'm hiking around the Tower Trail. I'm happy with all those shots as well. But this may be a calendar thing or something like that. Either way, all I'm saying is I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I am proud of what I got and what I did. I'm sure you want to see it too, so yeah, there it is. I'm proud of it. What do you think, fellas?
Nice.
Oh, shucks. They're great sports, aren't they?
So while the weather gave me some unexpected curveballs and I did enjoy it, it may not have looked as exciting, but hey, you can always get something out of the scenery and the landscapes where you're looking, or anything, architecture, product photography where you're at. It's all about creating art. That was my ultimate goal here. Hope I did it. If I did, if you'd be so kind to leave a thumbs up, let me know which photo stands out to you in particular, if any. Hope one does. Yeah, this is going down in the books as some pretty cool things that I saw.
I like to be alone with my thoughts. Ooh, God, I love the North. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all be excellent, and I'll see you in the next one.
If anybody wants a hint of where my next adventure is going to be, you're looking at it.